Hey, Algebra kids, this is Dr. Callahan. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a wonderful week 13 Monday and welcome to week 13 Tuesday. So just to put things into a perspective for you guys, so this is week 13 Tuesday, and so next week will be week 14. Your final is going to be on week 15, 18, which gives you exactly 4 more weeks after this week. So essentially about like 1 month, and then we are officially done with the semester, and then you guys will go on to winter break, and we will start this entire process again in January into the new year. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at our breakdown today. So we're done with systems of equation with graphing, elimination, substitution, and we are now moving over into absolute value functions and movement of absolute values functions. So today you're going to need a ruler and a colored pencil. So if you're doing this at home, make sure you have that, or you can just, use different colored pens or whatever works for you. Okay, so first things first, you will need to have this piece of paper in front of you. If you do not have this is not in your guided notes. I'm sorry, but it's not in your guided notes. You're going to go ahead and just draw yourself a grid and just write 1 to 15. And we're just going to go ahead and graph a few things, okay? So first equation you're going to graph, and this is the first color, is y is equal to x plus 5. So this is actually the equation, except I'm not going to tell you the rules. I'm going to have you guys look at the equation and figure out what the rules are, and then I'll work backwards, okay? So because it's a positive 5, we're going to go up. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and then just draw a V-shaped graph like that. That's your first equation. Second color. Okay, here we go. Y is equal to x minus 1 minus 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down 2 steps and over to the right 1 step. Go over to the right one, down 2, put your dot right there, draw a V shape. Absolute value is always going to be in the shape of a V. Okay. Third equation. Hopefully you're kind of seeing how this works, like what are the patterns, what are you doing with that? Third equation, we are going to have y is equal to absolute value x plus 3 plus 1. Okay, and the rule is that you're going to go up 1, but over to the left 3. So think about that. So go up 1, over to the left 1, 2, 3. And connect your V. There is your absolute value. Equation number 4. Y is equal to negative absolute value x plus 6. Okay, so you're going to go up 6. You're not going right or left, but it is going to be upside down. So take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, and your V is going to be upside down. What just happened? Why did my equation all of a sudden flip over? Why did that happen? I wonder why. Number 5. Y is equal to negative x minus 1 minus 5. You're going to go down 5, right 1, upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, and it's going to be like this. All right, equation number 6. Y is equal to negative x plus, oh, come on now, pen, don't stop working, plus 5 minus, actually, just x plus 5. There we go. So you're not going up and down. You're going to go over to the left, and it's going to be upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upside down. Next one, here we go. I'm running out of colors here, but that's okay. Y is equal to, notice it's a positive, x. All right, for this one, you're not going to go right or left, up or down. You're just going to start at 0 and draw your V shape. Okay, here's the next one. Y is equal to 1 over 4. That's a little bit different, huh? X minus 6 minus 3. So you're going to go down 3. You're going to go to the left 6. But your shape is going to be, because it's 1 over 4, it's going to be wider. Like that. Like a very wider shape, like it's stretched. So 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be a very wide shaped graph like this. Okay, next one. Here we go. Y is equal to 4x minus 4. You're going to go down 4. And do you see how this number is pretty big? It's going to be a very, very skinny shaped, like it's going to be pushed together. Okay, so you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to be very skinny like that. All right. So now what I would like you guys to do is for number, actually, let's do one more. Yeah, let's go for one more. Y is equal to negative 1 over 2 x minus 1 plus. Actually, let's do x minus 7. Here we go. 7 plus 8. How about that? I'm going to go up 8. I'm going to do a plus 7. Sorry, changed my mind. Over to the right 7, or left 7. And it's going to be very wide, but it's going to be upside down like that. Like stretchier, upside down. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, is it left? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's upside down. And it's wider. Remember that? Here we go. All right, so now that we've graphed 10 different graphs, you should kind of get the gist of how the equation actually move up, down, left, right. So I want you to create the last 5 different equations yourself. You can create whichever 5 you want and then graph it. So pause the video and do that. Okay, so now that we have done this several times, you should pretty much have an idea as to how this is done, okay? So here is your equation. You have an A, X, H, and K. Now, from this equation, I want you to kind of tell me which letter tells you to go up and how do you know when to go up? So first question is, which letter indicates, actually it's just what tells you to go up? Which letter tells you to go down? Which letter informs you to go right? Which letter informs you to go left? Which letter makes you go wider? Which letter makes you go skinnier, or I guess compressed? And then which sign, I should say which letter allows you to go upside down? And which letter allows you to go right side up? Question number 9. What shape is an absolute value? And what is the parent function of the absolute value? Okay, so 10 different questions for you to kind of ponder and think about, because you would need to know how to do this, especially since we practice with 10. At this point, you should definitely know how these are working. Okay, so with that said, let me go ahead and show you. Okay, so let's go back to this. First question, which letter tells you to go up? Okay. The letter that tells you to go up is going to be a positive K. It's always the last letter, and it's always going to be outside of the absolute value. Okay. Next one, which letter tells you to go down? It'll have to be a negative K. Which letter informs you to go to the right? If it's a negative H, it is going to go over to the right. I know you're like, what? Shouldn't that be opposite? It kind of is opposite. The absolute value does make it opposite. Which letter tell you to go left? Positive H. Which letter makes you go wider? Well, if A is going to be smaller than a 1, so for example, like if it's going to be in a fraction, it'll be wider. Which letter makes you get skinnier? If A is bigger than 1, it'll get skinnier. Which letter allows you to go upside down? If it is a negative A. Which letter allows you to go right side up? If the A is generally positive. What shape is an absolute value? It's always in the shape of an V, like this. And what is a parent function? Parent function f of x is always going to be in the absolute value x. And it always starts at 0, 0. So take a look at this formula here to see where the letters tell you of which direction to go. All right, you guys. Now what I have you guys do is you have several things that we can practice with in class, but at this point, I'm going to have you just do the Quizlet. So you just go to https://quizlet.com/subject/absolute with a hyphen value hyphen transformation /. And once you go ahead and type that in, you're going to come over here and you could pick any one of these and take a look at the practice terms for absolute value. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, stay safe and healthy. Take care.